Chapter 9, Gulls and Geese from a Bird's Eye View. Willow woke with great excitement to day 3 of her journey. She would be visiting the Chamber of Bird Healing, a visit that would be quite different from what she had seen so far. As the mist cleared, she saw the same woman that had been in the previous chambers. She was sitting high upon a hillside that overlooked a lush green valley. You might say that she had a bird's eye view of the entire area. She watched very intently as a number of seagulls circled something in the meadow below. Willow looked closer and saw a nesting pair of Canada geese. The gulls circled closer and closer. It was obvious that the male goose was trying to protect his family by squawking loudly at the gulls in a hope that they would leave. The goose was very upset and concerned for his family's safety. The woman felt uneasy at what she was seeing, and she became anxious for the well-being of the baby geese and their mother. Willow watched closely as the woman's posture changed ever so slightly. Her back straightened, and her face looked up to the sky. Willow saw that the woman began to focus her whole being on the meadow below and the geese. Willow could actually see the woman's thoughts as she was doing this. Through visualization, the woman had invited in a ring of white light to surround the meadow. When this was done, Willow heard her asking that the geese and their young be protected from the diving gulls. Again, Willow knew that the woman was speaking to spirit. A couple of short minutes had passed when the gulls turned and flew away, leaving the geese alone. Willow knew that the ring of white light had put up a special barrier of energy that signaled the gulls to move on and, in turn, gave needed protection to the geese. The geese were now comfortable and no longer threatened. Willow was amazed at how thought and visualization played such an important role. Surely this also meant that visualization would play an important part in all that we do and in how we live our life. The Chamber of Bird Healing had taught Willow that there are many forms of healing, and one of them is in the form of protection. She began to wonder who the woman was that she was seeing in each of the chambers, and how did this woman attain this wisdom? For now, Willow thought that she would lovingly refer to the woman as the animal healer. Willow knew that the animal healer was definitely the person she would like most to emulate in her life's work. Hawk motioned that it was time for them to leave the chamber. Willow wondered if they would be visiting a second chamber today, but Hawk had other plans. He suggested that Willow take extra time to seriously contemplate the lesson she had just received, as it was an extremely important one. Hawk could not express in words the importance of thoughts and how they affect ourselves, and how those around us as well. This was a lesson that much of humanity needed to learn, and he hoped that Willow would teach it to many in the years to come.